What's going on, YouTube? As promised, this is the other video. So we did some good stuff this morning, and now we got some I call personal good news, but for some people it might not be such great news. I don't know. But before I say this, let me say this. You know, Prime's a great company. It's a good place to get your start. It's a good place, you know, if you want to run teams. You know, all around good place to work. But I personally, you know, now you guys remember when I started this, I told you I've got goals of having about 100 trucks. So we are about to do something via YouTube first. I haven't submitted this to the company yet. Maybe they'll find out before I tell them. I don't know. We'll see. I give them a couple days. Let them roast on this video. But no, seriously, we are leaving Prime. Yep, it's gonna happen. I'm not going to another lease program like some people are. I'm not gonna name any names. You know, we're actually, you know, I look at it like this: if I'm gonna leave a lease program to go to another lease program, it's probably not gonna be very successful either. So, I'm at this point, I'm done with leasing. I'm ready to go ahead and put my foot in. So we're about to buy a truck. Yep, I've already got several approvals from dealers on various pieces of equipment. I'm not exactly sure which one I want yet, but we're gonna finish John's training. You know, I promised him that I'm going to finish his training. So once we're done with that, we're gonna make moves. But I'll probably be here another 3 weeks. That's it. Yeah, that's about the extent. Somewhere around like the 18th, we're leaving. Not going to announce where I'm going yet. I know some of you want to know, and I'm going to a place that's completely owner-operator. When I say owner-operator, I mean they don't lease trucks there. You can't bring a lease truck there if your name's not on the title or somewhere on some loan documents. Can't help you. So they have zero company trucks. They have agents and they have load boards. So you know, we'll be pulling a 51-foot step deck. Hopefully I'm not giving too much clues out. I don't know. And hopefully by next summer we can either, you know, get an RGN or move into getting another truck. We'll see. We'll see what the financials play out to be. I talked to a few people that are over there that, you know, they're running the numbers that I want to run. So we can get over there, hammer those numbers, get it where I want it. By the end of next summer, we should be buying either a trailer that's for oversized, overweight, you know, all that stuff. You know, so you can just, you know, RGN's removable goosenecks. If you don't know me, look it up. I have to do another video on that. But, you know, we're going to be starting off with a step deck over there. And then hopefully by the end of next summer, like I said, either an expensive trailer or another truck to put another driver in. We'll see. It kind of depends on how the year. Oh, get back up here. Kind of depends on how the summer goes, and we'll really see. I gotta cut this mess off. I don't know. I was kind of growing this. What do y'all think? I'm gonna get rid of it. But we're sitting in nowhere town, Wyoming right now. John's in there doing something with his phone, waiting on him. And once he comes back, we're gonna get some great dinner, and then probably take a little bit of nap. And we got about a 4-hour deadhead to go pick up our next load. We'll be going into Houston, Texas, so we'll be there in the next couple of days. This phone is like going off, man. But that's about it. That's my huge announcement, is that I'm quitting Prime. It's gonna happen, and we're gonna be 100% on operator. We will be running some form of e-log. That I do know that they require that, so I'm not mad about that. It's not like, oh, let's run paper logs. You know, they're only gonna get it for a year anyway. So at the end of December, everyone has to transition. And from what I understand, I just read an article a little bit ago. They lost the appeal to the e-log mandate, so that's moving forward as of now, unless they appeal it again or come out with a different argument. I don't know. We shall see. But without further ado, you know, the e-log, so that we will not be having a governor on the truck. Nope, no governor. So the speed limit is 75, and we need to get there. We're going 75. Yup. But even still, then, you know, as a whole, we'll probably still be running, you know, kind of on the slower side for fuel economy. So as long as, you know, the hours will match up with it and we make our appointments. I'm not gonna, you know, a lot of people say, oh, you get your own truck, let's go left. left lane gang, hammer lane gang, let's go. It's not really a smart thing to do, especially if you go buy a used truck that says it's got 400,000 miles on it, which is about what I'm going to be getting. You don't want to just jump in that truck and start running balls to the wall. You're going to throw a rod or a piston. Not a smart idea. Let's say if it was a fleet truck, hypothetically, you bought no Warner truck, okay? Those trucks were governed at mostly 65. They probably had the horsepower cut back. You go get in it, turn everything back up. That truck's not running that. You're not used to running that way. It wasn't broke in that way, and you just start doing that. So you're gonna mess the truck up. So my kind of plan right now is when I do get a truck, it will be turned up, but it will be fully released, and we're gonna go get an overhead done. We're gonna adjust our rods, pistons, and all this stuff, and visually inspect our internal components for their integrity. So once that's done, then we're gonna hit the road and running hard. But they got a lot of stuff to do between now and then, so there's gonna be a really, really, really busy 3 weeks. But I've been neglecting YouTube, right? We need to get back to this. We got lots to talk about. We got these fake people here trying to do YouTube. Get out of our way. We got real stuff to talk about. I don't know, stuff's gonna get more real because we're about to be really owner-operator. As I want to say another word, John, you know what I'm talking about. Owner-operator as, we're not gonna finish that sentence, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. So, a lot to do. Lots to do. But I'm getting a really good deal though. The places I talked to, one place they're offering a 1-year powertrain, 100,000 mile warranty. The other place I talked to today, I'm not sure how they're doing it. I kind of sourced it out a little bit, talked to a few other people. They're offering like 5 year, 500,000 mile engine powertrain warranties from the day they signed it. For the 5 years, 500,000 miles. So we'll have to see what that's exactly about. It's through an outside source. So I think it's called Premium 2000 or something like that. Something 2000. I'm not sure, but they're offering that warranty. So when we did qualify to get it with no money or nothing like that, so they're just gonna give it to us because of credit worthiness. So we'll see. Maybe that's just a perk. I don't know. That's like buying a vehicle and they give you like bonus cash or like some extra stuff. Who knows? But they're giving it to us, so we're gonna take it. Yeah. Who wants to work for me next summer? Anybody? I know there's 1 or 2 takers out there. I'll start looking at that. Because the same way I racked money, I'm gonna continue to do that. And we're gonna buy another truck. And I'm gonna buy 2. We're gonna buy 4. I gotta go. Phone's ringing, sun's out, guns out. Like, subscribe, share. I gotta go. Check us out on Facebook at Truckers Uncorked. If you're not already up there, I posted a link down below. We put a lot of good stuff up there, a lot of good content. Got a lot of good guys up there that can steer you in the right direction as far as career-wise, as far as just kind of letting you know what the trucking industry is about, and they can kind of give you insight to different companies that you may not be aware of that does training. So if you're not in there, obviously go ahead and get in there. Truckers Uncorked. I'll post a link down below. Like I said, check us out there. Like, subscribe, share. I'll see you guys in the morning. I gotta end